Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play that meets every Tuesday night. 3 Tuesdays in a row, I'm jazzed. And we've got everybody here tonight. Last time, the party had to have a firm discussion about what exactly they are doing to handle Tatsuya and his army heading into the fight against the Children of Tiamat. And this was made only more complicated when Doral showed up. Apparently, he'd made arrangements to meet with Cyrus, who unfortunately vanished from existence before they could, and this was problematic for Cyrus' mother.
I'm sorry.
So he came and talked to the party about the curse that his son has been afflicted with, and they did their best to put him at ease. Unfortunately, I have spent almost 8 years with these people, and I know that their best at putting people at ease is lacking. But nobody died, so I think that Laramentis would consider that a win.
Yep, definitely. I had the cleric ready to go, too.
So they explained the nature of the curse and how Cyrus came to possess it, and why exactly they were in the Feywild, and after that was out of the way, they quickly discussed their plans with Doral, who seemed somewhat eager to make sure the world didn't end in a tyranny of Tiamat. And so they explained that once they had defeated Tatsuya, they would travel to his army and make a speech to the effect that Yukikaze would be the new champion leading it for reasons. And the surprise twist is that the party thought maybe we'll call in our favor with Saltharis and have her back us up on this. And Doral found that incredibly interesting. So I'm really excited to see if they do that. I'm hoping for it. Doral's excited to see if they do that. He's probably hoping for it. And I think Laramentis was less than pleased about that plan.
I mean, I came up with it, I think.
But just because you made the plan does not mean you enjoy the plan.
Just shit. What might be a good idea.
But then, because Doral was there and exchanging information with them that was very, very privileged, he was on the lookout for spying and determined that the party was, in fact, being scryed upon, and destroyed the scrying sensor twice before Laramentis offered to put up a sanctum to have the rest of their conversation in. And so the party, determining that it is best to assume the scrying sensor was created by somebody working for Tatsuya, and therefore Tatsuya at least knows most of their plan, they're going to go ahead and get this party started. At the end of the session, Laramentis had opened a pathway to a demiplane that he then cast Mirage Arcane upon, in order to make it look like a celestial plane of Bahamut. And so, we jump in now on this not celestial plane of Bahamut, as the party is preparing for Laramentis to cast Gate. And as you are making the preparations for this casting of Gate, you're going to suddenly hear a sort of mechanical lurch, like a tumbler clicking into place, and then a echoing thud, and it's going to seem to be coming from this, physical illusion of a statue of a dragonborn, and you're going to hear thong, 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 get me out of here! And continue knocking, and another mechanical lurch, and the statue's mouth, which This makes no sense to you, Laramendus, as this is a arcane illusion of an inanimate object. It should not have any moving parts. But the mouth is going to suddenly open, as though on a mechanical hinge, and Cyrus, you are going to, like, climb bodily from the gullet of this statue, which is apparently hollow inside, and tumble to the ground, seeing the rest of the party gathering around you, or not gathering, the opposite of gathering. Yeah, spreading out around this very small room. I need...
Well, that was unpleasant.
Good of you to join us.
Need a Cyrus token.
So
You have a lot of explaining to do to your mother.
I figured that's gonna be fun.
Apparently you exploded in front of her, and there was just
I
blood
think the term used was popped like a balloon.
You did say you popped like a balloon.
What's a balloon?
It's like it's like this inflatable thing.
Oh, right. There he is.
I thought we were gonna let his mom or let him know what happened.
I think it is in her best interest that he is primed with some information.
Boop. There we go. So, Cyrus, your token is now there, and you should have control of him.
Alright, 1 moment.
Your dad said it was very traumatizing for her.
I have no doubt.
We also
is
need
this
to
a
have...
fighting demi-plane, or is this an attacking demi-plane?
This is the attacking demiplane. Before that, somebody take the items.
Right.
What?
Right.
You're back.
We need the items. We want the scales in case you do this
You're
again.
no longer allowed to hold the scales.
I don't recall holding scales, but okay.
We didn't remember, and we decided that you were holding them. So.
I mean, I remember that you had taken them because you didn't want them to be separated, and like you got them both at the same time to not risk being outside the area of both of them.
This is
I don't think you then gave them to anyone else.
I thought I had, but perhaps I didn't. But that is ringing bells. So yeah, I'll cough them up to somebody.
I'll take them and I'll keep them in my bag.
Are you carrying the third one as well, Vendar?
Am I? Third one's black. Have we gotten the black one yet? Did we go get the black one?
Yes.
We did go get the black one. Am I carrying the black one? I might be carrying the black one too.
I'll take the two. I will take them.
Okay.
Raiken would probably prefer to hold on, to at least be able to hold on to the green one anyways.
Okay, so you can hold the green red one then. I have the black one, I guess. I'll make sure I'll write that down then, because I don't have it written down anywhere.
Okay.
So, quick question. I assume the rest of the party at least got a long rest. Am I still missing my 2 spell slots?
The ones that you spent to get to your mum?
And the ones that I had spent preparing to go back.
Since you were disappeared from existence, the answer to that would be yes.
Fun.
You don't have a long rest.
Well, there goes 7th, 8th, and 9th.
I cast Mage Armor.
Raiken is also going to, before this, he's going to cast, whatchamacallit, hold on.
Death Ward.
Yeah,
Wait,
Death Ward.
at what point did you want me to cast Seeming? Like, after we captured Tatsuya or before?
Before. You can, anytime before I cast Gate, would be sufficient.
It was the black scale Shisharan.
The black scale is Shisharan, correct.
Okay. How do you
Green
spell-
scale is Bala, red scale is Karasoth.
Did we agree on what that should make us look like?
something along the lines of the Deva that we saw take Tatsuya away.
Right, yeah, the angels. Yeah.
The death ward's on Leah, by the way.
Death ward is on Leah. Understood.
Did Larmendus tell us about his meeting with Doral?
Well,
Did
Doral
I
didn't
tell you?
Oh, wait,
Most
no,
of
Doral was here.
Yeah, like he
Oh,
brought
yeah,
him.
yeah.
He
Doral came talk to us. I forgot. Yeah.
most of Larmendus' time with Doral was spent with the party, and
Yeah,
the time
okay.
before then was Larmendus in a panic getting Doral to the party.
No, I forgot that we actually talked to Doral ourselves. So I am going to turn to Cyrus and say, you should send your mother. Apparently, she's worried about you.
I will do so after the demo playing because it's not as likely to succeed here.
Alright.
What do I need to know for the immediate future?
We are going to pull Tatsuya here and give the impression that he is being summoned by emissaries of Bahamut for a bit of a discussion.
Oh,
It's blasphemy. Kill it.
Question. I can only make someone appear a foot taller. And if I recall, the angels were about human-sized. Little taller than humans.
Let me get you that info.
So just so everyone's aware, I am down my 3 most powerful spell slots, and there's now a teleportation button in my mother's house.
I think that's my favorite part.
She's just cleaning and bumps it, and then just...
Only a psycho
She's a Digoselphus, wondering what the hell happened. Let's see. A Deva is size medium. So they're pretty human-sized. They could be a little taller, up to Dragonborn height, but they're not a large creature. They're the same size category as humans and Dragonborn.
So I'm gonna make the Dragonborn seem a little smaller and
Everybody else a little bit bigger.
yeah.
Okay.
So we are about equal size, but the problem is
Jebel and
Cyrus and Jebel.
Well, I mean, my base size can be a bit bigger, as it's currently somewhat malleable. Should be a freakishly tall halfling.
It's true. You guys just saw a freakishly tall halfling.
Yeah. But Jebel though, I could make it look like something else, like soldiers or.
Can I make a religion check, Tristan?
You may. What would you like to know?
That is a fucking 3 on die. That's a 17 religion. I assume that it is not outside the realm of possibility for there to be variance in the size of devas.
It is not outside the realm of possibility.
Okay.
There is a bit of religious fervor that these things are like perfect beings created directly by the god, and so they're kind of like all carbon copies, but that's not actually true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
I'm just
can
gonna.
make that. Like we
gonna make-
should be similar, but it's not. Given the amount of time that we will be seen.
Okay, I'm gonna make Jebel and Cyrus seem taller than, but as tall as I can make them, but they will still be shorter than the rest of us.
They're the kobold devas.
It's fine. I realized I didn't have a token in Hero Forge for Tatsuya today, and I said, why don't I? So I went and I made one. I'm like, I should make sure it has some features in common with his brother there, Raiken. And so I went and looked at Raiken's token and realized he was using the kobold face. I'm like, okay, he's got kobold face.
Wait, what spell is Leah using?
Seeming.
Seeming, yeah.
Seeming, and that changes your height. Or
I can change
The
it
appearance of your height?
up to a foot higher or taller. Taller or
make
shorter.
myself a foot taller.
Okay.
And you an extra, so 5 foot.
Yeah, you can be 5
5
foot at
foot.
maximum then, because you're 3 foot normally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Leah can make you 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And everybody else will be, around 6 foot. That seems incredibly reasonable to me. Just funny.
Why was that one so much shorter? That'll be one.
Aren't you a bit short to be an ASMR?
Can anyone cast Thaumaturgy?
No.
Unfortunately, I can't. My cleric that will end up being my next character for the next campaign, I think, can.
It is a cleric cantrip. And we don't have any tieflings.
Who has the boomiest voice?
The boomiest voice.
Lurminus asks, looking around. Really looking
All
between
eyes drop on
Raiken and Yukikaze.
Or at least they think there. I cast a spell, so we all look like ASMR now.
I mean, I know who was standing where.
So, how boomy do you want this voice to be?
I think that it would behoove us to have Tatsuyo's name intoned, or something to that effect, as he is summoned, while the gate is open.
You've been traveling with me for how long?
Out of character, what's your performance roll?
I have a +9 in performance.
My concern with you is your voice being known, which is honestly a concern about I have towards Yukikaze as well, since he will be doing a lot of speaking when we are swaying the army.
Me. Tatsuya! How's that? Is that good?
Roll that performance.
I got a 14 on my insight to see if it was good.
I got a 29.
It was really good.
Damn! Lurminus just nods. I think that should be sufficient.
Blowing the nat 20s during warm-up.
Oh god. On the warm-up, this guy's gonna do it, Toss's gonna be like,
World of One.
yourself, Raiken.
Gate opens. Tatsuya shit! Tatsuya, fuck!
So, is everyone ready? I'm going to use Gate to summon him. He will be pulled in. When he is here, I'm going to drop Gate. And then we will incapacitate him. And then I will cast Gentle Repose on him. Lurminus turns to Leo.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't in character. I just wanted to clarify that they also didn't make us look around the same age, which is like somewhat ageless considering angels. But I didn't want the younger ones like myself to stand out.
By incapacitate, you mean kill to death?
Yes.
Kill to death.
Otherwise, Gentle Repose would be a waste of a second level spell
I
slot.
think if I was invisible, I would get a sneak attack. Start.
I'm going to remind the party of something that they know for Vendar's benefit. You traveled with Tatsuya into the Feywild to retrieve Raiken. One thing you know about Tatsuya from traveling and fighting alongside him is that he possesses 2 magic items. He has magic armor that makes him hard to move, and he has a magic weapon that makes it so that he cannot be surprised.
Never mind.
I forgot about that. Well, Sam forgot about that.
Yeah, he's got a thing called the Hammer of Warning.
Yep, I remember that.
I don't recall that at all.
Well, that is why I'm reminding you, because your character recalls it.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't remember what his weapon was in the slightest.
How does it work?
It makes sense. It's the magic now.
The Hammer of Warning magically alerts the person who has it on them, that danger is coming. This includes waking them up if they're naturally asleep. The only thing that it can't warn you through is magical sleep.
I just imagine the hammerhead spinning and start flashing like a red light.
I mean, it could physically. Magically, it's alerting you in your mind.
I know.
It's his hammer sense.
It's always hammer time when you're with Tatsuya.
Oh, jeez.
Can't touch this.
He's Hammerman.
Okay, so what is left to say before we do this? Is everybody standing where they want to be standing? Including Raiken. You want to be kind of front and center for when your brother appears?
Yeah, I figure it'd be me and Yukikaze, since Yukikaze will be speaking to him, and I'll be kind of Tatsuyuing.
Before I get started, what type of vial did I get from Vindar for the focus of the teleportation?
Which one did you give him?
Oh right, that's why.
Did you give him nitroglycerin?
I did give him a vial. I gave him my nitroglycerin. So
I'm gonna give that back now.
Be real careful with that.
I'm a pyro. Definitely gonna give that back.
This highly explosive container.
This stuff is awesome. You don't even need fire to set it off. Just jostle it.
Yeah, just shake it a little bit. Go boom.
It's a good thing it didn't go boom during his teleportation with all his coming in and out because of his curse.
Ceased to exist.
That might tell you something about the way the curse works. Maybe it's why he exploded.
Alright, I'll take my nitro black. Carefully put it back in my bag.
Alright. Is everyone ready?
I think so.
Okay.
I seem to be.
I am waiting for confirmation from everyone.
Ready?
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
I think that was everyone.
That is. I was just waiting on Yuki. We're good.
In that case, Laramentus, cast gate.
Laramentus cast gate. You speak the full true name of Tatsuya Lumos. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
No, I mean, that was exactly what I was going to say, so... I think that the gate is on these 4 squared.
Yep.
I got it. Okay,
I understand.
So the 4.
The only question I have is...
Oh, God, how do I undo it? There we go.
When the gate appears at Tatsuya's location, do you want it above him, below him, in front of him, behind him, or to one of the sides?
I think it should be behind him.
Okay. You speak the full true name of Tatsuya Lumos, and you cast your spell. Everyone in this room becomes aware of a growing white light in a semicircle, starting at the floor here, that slowly grows a lot like this, out to this size, and through it, you are able to see the back of Tatsuya as he appears to stand before a crowd of people. It is dark out, and you can see torches among them. And as he is speaking, you can see a lot of people in the crowd, like, pointing and looking surprised, and he begins to be drawn backwards toward you. And as he does so, you can hear the sounds from that side of the portal are muffled, hard to discern beyond him, but from him, you can make it out much more clearly. He cries the name Tiamat as he's pulled backwards into the portal. He lands, stumbles backwards and lands on his back in the room with you. And quickly, rolls on his side and lurches to his feet and reaches for the portal before him.
As soon as he is inside, I drop my concentration and the portal disappears.
The portal fades away and his hand grasps nothing, slapping the white stone wall of this area. You see that he, his head is sort of lowered and his hand is against the marble wall for a moment before he drops his hand to his side, straightens himself up, and turns towards you. And he looks across everyone standing here, and you see this surprise in his face at first that is very quickly replaced by this kind of smug skepticism. And he looks around and he sees the two angels standing in front of him. And he raises a hand to his chin and he says, "One of you is my brother."
Raiken is then going to enact his performance. The host to change his mind. He will reverberate around the room. Tatsuya! Oh god, he definitely did not do as well this time. Cut that down to a 15.
That's different.
I'm so horrible.
Better than half. But his insight was a 16 on die. And he's going to, you kind of see him, flinch as your voice booms at him as he hears his own name. And he just sort of brings one hand, extends a finger, and kind of digs it around in his ear hole for a second, pulls it out. You see him blinking, goes, You're my brother.
No, I'm not.
I commend you for the ruse. You have a lot of magic power at your disposal. But I've prepared my followers for your deception. Good luck.
Feels like initiative time.
We'll convince them.
I really hoped that you were actually going to Sudaran, and I didn't check on you until 3 days had passed. I would be disappointed if I weren't also impressed with your initiative.
But we haven't rolled it yet.
Please roll initiative.
Prepare to be not impressed.
Just wait until I.
That's a 7 on die. I was right.
Raiken's initiative is never impressive.
I got a 10.
He beat Laramendis, though.
That's fine. Laramendis is useless in a fight.
He really is.
I say, overall, people rolled pretty well. Overall.
I mean, it's like, what, less than 50%?
And Lorelai got 18.
And Lorelai got 18. And I need to add
She's
her.
Yeah, she's invisible right next to the moment.
Okay, she's invisible right next to you. Sounds good. Alrighty.
I didn't cast seeming on her. That seemed redundant. She can go invisible, and there won't be that small of an ASMR.
Yeah. What, she'd be like 1 foot 6 inches. Totally normal. I'm going to pop this up here. Initiative. Invisible. And then finally... There we go. Battle music. Okay. So, I believe I have everything set up. Here you are. Time to take on Tatsuya. So, Vendar, you're up first.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him. Roll it.
I would have it and no other way.
That's a 28 to hit.
A 28 to hit. Will hit.
Nice.
You're loving your 28s.
Yeah. Because I had assassinate, so I had advantage. So I have a. So I do get my sneak attack. And it was, I did have my poison on. I would have made sure it was on until the fight started.
Yep, you had plenty of time to prepare for this, so you can have had your poison on. He beat a 19 on his con saving throw.
Oh dang, so it only takes half.
I mean, half of an uncomfortably high number is still an uncomfortably high number. And Vendar knows that now he never needs to be precious with purple worm poison again.
Yeah. And it's been a while since I rolled. I had to make sure I had the right dice. Number 23 die.
So much dice.
That's 54. The fire damage is I have Darwin.
54 fire damage.
Lucky I rolled much better on the fire damage than the poison. Half of 33.
Half of 33. 16.
Let's say so 16 poison damage.
Yeah. Poison damage. Okay. Alright, he takes the arrow and the poison. It seems to hurt. He is not bloodied. He resists the poison. Anything else, Vendar?
I don't think I can do anything else I really do.
It's a pretty tight area with really nothing to use as an obstacle.
Nowhere to hide. So.
Yeah.
And I can't.
But you've got all your friends there, so...
So I think I'll just stay here and hope that he doesn't target me.
Okay. Yukikaze.
Alright, well, we got our goal. Nothing's changed, so step up. And swing.
Step up and swing. Alright, roll the hit.
Swing for the fences.
So, my first strike is a 12.
12 total?
No, sorry. 26.
That'll hit.
Okay. And since I hit, I am gonna use trip attack maneuver.
Okay. Roll against his... It's a strength saving throw, right?
Yep.
He will roll against your...
Yeah, sorry. I can only use one maneuver.
Alright. That's a strength saving throw. 24.
24 will save.
Okay, so he does not get knocked down.
Okay.
But you still deal the extra damage, so remember to roll the superiority die.
So the total damage is 24.
24. Nice.
I'm drawing a blank. I thought we brought this up before. I can't use another maneuver in this set of attacks if I'm remembering.
You can use a maneuver on each attack as long as it just says that the trigger is you make an attack.
Yeah, I just can't use 2 at once.
You just can't use 2 on the same attack.
Alright. So the next hit is an at 20.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Double your damage.
And I'm going to use another maneuver.
Okay.
Smite him.
I'm going to use distracting attack. Distracting and strike. What distracting strike does is the next person to hit him before my turn has advantage.
Okay.
And that's superior damage to it, and that's going to be
2 superiority dice. Crit.
46
Smite
damage.
him. Smite him.
46, you said?
Yep, 46 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, I lied. I added the wrong dice. Sorry.
46 is huge. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, it's more like I got the right number.
Oh, okay. 46 is huge. I'm impressed.
That shit line.
Yep. It's 5, 5, 7.
One attack at 4? Damn.
Well, my spirit die is up to 12, and I rolled an 11 on it, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can throw some damage into these maneuvers.
But I only get 6 instances during combat, because I only have 6 maneuvers.
Oh no, it's almost like somebody got a spell so that you can do more of them.
Yep.
We're also fighting one guy, so might as well just go ham.
Alright, and then my last strike.
Remember that you have smites.
Wouldn't it be great to have Bahamut's smite?
Does a 21 hit?
21 hits?
Oh, okay then. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 damage. All of it was magical slashing.
Okay. So he does not get to resist any of it.
Alright, that is my 3 attacks. So I have the shield out, so no dual wielding bonus action.
As you hit him and finish your turn, 2 creatures are going to appear to either side of him, and they're each going to reach out a hand, grasping one each of his shoulders, and you're going to see divine light pouring from them into him, and you know that he is being healed.
Where'd they come from?
I was hoping that I would be able to go before him so I could cast Chill Touch on him.
That would have been amazing.
It would have been great.
Let me just quickly add these guys to the initiative order.
These angels?
They do appear to be humanoid dragons. They have wings and tail. They are carrying exceedingly long swords in a single hand and large kite shields on the other arm. And they are clad primarily in silvers and blues Bahamut.
Damn. Bahamut. Making this fight tough.
Fucking audacity.
Now,
I was
everybody...
just bringing it in here to get curb stomped.
Everybody in the room right now is visible except for Lorelei, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Just checking before he unleashes hell on us.
While visible, I'm like 4 forms deep at this point.
He's gonna unleash heaven on me.
It's true, you are. got enough? I'm gonna collect forms there, Cyrus. Alright, this says that they get to make 2 melee attacks and do battle inspiration. Everybody here can roll religion to know what they are. They are not devas.
I rolled really well. So 16.
I'm realizing I pulled them from another book, but you know what? They're really cool, so I'm gonna stick with it. I wanted some
21.
diversity to my angels.
Yeah, it's always good to have. It's fun to pull things from other books. Do they come from Fizzbands?
No, they're actually from Ravnica.
Oh, okay.
Yukikaze took a nap during his dad's lesson about things. I rolled a 1.
Kaze,
I got
champion of
18.
Bahamut. No idea what Bahamut's fucking like.
Alright, Leah got an 18.
I get
I
a-
got
got 15.
Raiken got a 15.
Rundar got a 16.
14.
16, 14. Okay,
Laramanda's got a 21.
21. Alright, 15 and up. You know that these are not devas. They're another type of angel called the Battle Force Angel. Their whole purpose in the legions of the celestial heavens is to inspire and enforce other fighters on the field. So one of the things that they do constantly is give inspiration to allies around them. They are also capable fighters, and they get to make 2 melee attacks and an inspiration every turn. They also have flyby attack.
God. Good for them.
Yep. So they can they can go and hit anybody in this room without causing opportunity attacks.
What?
Yep. And that being the case,
Bullshit.
I think
Going
that
against
They have
my
good
sensible.
charisma.
they're probably going to go for the less armored ones, especially the ones further back who clearly don't want to be in the fight. So, which one is this?
So I don't think any of us look less armored than any of the other ones.
Oh,
There are
because of
some that are clearly farther back and everything.
Pro-
so like
because of
it's
seeming.
a reasonable assumption. But,
Right.
it-
That's fair. That's fair. But I will still have them going with the ones that are further
Yeah,
back.
I think that is an entirely reasonable thing for them to assume.
Out of curiosity, Leah, is seeming a concentration spell?
I think so. Let me check.
I thought it wasn't. Or is it just an insanely long amount of time that you can concentrate
It
on
will
it?
be hilarious if it's not a concentration spell.
It doesn't say concentration. No, it doesn't.
If there's
say
no C in a diamond after the name, then it's not.
It was one of the reasons why I asked for it.
No, it isn't.
Okay, then you have no chance of seeming dropping when you get hit. It may be good, it may be bad, it may be nothing to you. I don't know.
It's actually good because it means that I can cast X.
It does. Okay, so it's going to inspire, which means until the end of the angel's next turn, each target can add a d4 to its attack rolls and saving throws. And then it's going to make 2 longsword attacks against this person back here. You guys notice that it flew by a bunch of people who were not able to make opportunity attacks. Okay, does a 17 hit Leah?
Yes, but it does activate my shield, so it won't twice.
Okay, so this one here... Okay, I understand. I was like, what does that mean? Okay, now I understand. Then, that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Hold on. How did we agree? Didn't we change how that shield worked?
So that it works against the initiating attack?
I can't remember. We talked about something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because as it activates, it changes my AC to 18.
18. Okay, then 17 will not hit. Your barrier comes up in front of you, and the angel's longsword is deflected away. It's going to kind of grimace at that and take another swing. And this one is a 19.
Yeah, then that hits.
Okay. On a 19, take... rolled exactly 2 higher. On a 19, take 7 points of slashing damage. It doesn't say on here that it's magical, which is weird, so...
Doesn't matter for me anyway.
And then 18 points of radiant damage.
Oof. How much did you say the slashing was?
7. So in total 25.
Yeah.
And you're not within 5 feet of an angel's ally, so the second part doesn't happen.
Oh,
Oh, great.
but I do have reactions, don't I?
As long as the emergency shield doesn't count, which I think not. I don't know. I don't remember.
Good point. Let's see. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's completely its own thing.
Okay. What's your reaction?
I don't.
Are you going
Hellish
to
Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke against an angel.
Well, you never know.
Looks like it's an angel using Hellish Rebuke against
What is it?
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke. It's
That's-
like it's like when we watched Constantine, Kristen.
Attack.
Which
Yeah,
had
yeah.
all of the stars in it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that is.
Is this considered an attack?
Is what the angel did or what Leah's doing considered an attack?
Yeah, what Leah's doing.
What Leah's doing is, I believe, an attack. It's not a saving throw, right? Or
I
Well,
think that
neither
no,
is-
I think it's casting a spell,
Okay.
which is generally distinct from making an attack.
okay.
What's the name of the ability that you're, or what is the ability that you're trying to consider doing?
The next attack
Attribute.
roll against a
Oh, yeah.
target by attacker other than me has advantage.
But that's against Tatsuya.
Tatsuya.
Oh, that's right. My brain. Yep.
But also this isn't an attack or a reaction. No, or
It's a spell.
save. It's no, but it's like there's no rolls.
Oh, okay.
It's instantaneous.
Okay. There's no save and there's no roll to hit.
Yeah.
There's a saving throw. It's a Constitution saving throw for Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Is it? It doesn't say it.
The angel has magic resistance.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
I'm
there's
pretty sure
it
it
was
is.
just. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
Dex,
just-
not Con. Dex.
Dex,
okay.
not con. Okay. Equivocal. Alright, it has magic resistance, so it has advantage on that, and it rolled 2 17s. So 18 against your spell save DC. What's your spell save DC?
21, so it
Oh,
fails.
yeah, that hits.
Then
Roll
Like,
damage.
only succeed with a 20.
Yeah, exactly.
resistance.
They can only save against it on a 20, but they have advantage, so it could happen.
Spell
more like
resistance makes me concerned about banishment. I was thinking about banishing them.
Send them back to the celestial plane. The astral sea.
I hope they can be poisoned.
Alright, what's the damage, Leah?
working on it. It's a lot of dice. 35.
35. Alright. It takes 35 points of fire damage. It seems flustered by that, and it literally dashes, flaps its wings and dashes back to Tatsuya's side. All of you that it passes by find that it is moving too fast for you to attack.
Bullshit.
Oh, that really... Because I have Warcaster now, which means that I would have been able to cast Banishment to Zaya as an attack of opportunity.
Good thing they have flyby attack! Right. The other one is going to fly out to the next farthest away, Vendar. And it's going to roll attacks against Vendar. It is inspired. It is inspiring. It is going to roll. Okay, that d4 is gone. Alright. That is 2, 6, 24 to hit Vendar's AC.
Yeah, why you roll so high against me? Yeah, that hits.
Got d4 back. Alright, that is 7 points of non-magical slashing damage and 18 points radiant damage.
Ow.
And then it's going to attack again. 21 on AC.
Yeah.
Alright, that is another 25 points of damage. And then it zips
Right.
away from you.
Nope, hold on. He's getting attacked. He attacked a target other than me within 5 feet.
Does the target have to be within 5 feet of you?
Nope, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against the target. other
Okay,
than you.
then that is true.
That is a 26.
To hit, that hits.
Oh,
And I will use my uncanny dodge to have the damage of that last one.
Okay. Then it'll be 3 points slashing and 9 points radiant. 12 points total.
Okay.
8. Okay. Huzzah! Okay. Let's see. That is going to be 12, 24 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it's not all silvered slashing. It's 6 radiant, and then 18 points.
6 of that is
Of
radiant and 18. Okay, so it takes the 18 slashing, and you find that it is resistant to radiant.
Yeah, that kind of does not surprise me.
Actually, I just noticed that they're resistant to fire as well. My bad. So,
Motherfucker.
17 from Leah's Hellish Rebuke. I mean, they are kind of designed to fight the denizens of hell, so they want to be kind of resistant to those people. They also are resistant to themselves.
What kind of dragonborn is Tatsuya?
He has black scales.
His black scales.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of element?
You know that black dragons use acid.
So it's a different element, right?
Yes.
Okay. Should have had lightning. Too late now, but
I mean,
didn't know we were going to be fighting.
fire is as effective as lightning against a guy who's just resistant to acid.
Also,
Yeah.
because
Lightning
of
might need, the angels might not be resistant, but I didn't know we would be fighting the angels. So.
Well,
is the angel able to still fly by after that?
yeah, flyby is a feature of it, so it doesn't matter when or what it's doing. If it leaves an enemy square, it never provokes an attack of opportunity.
Well, no, I was more meaning so like that's different than a movement. Like it doesn't need anything to do with speed, right?
Oh, I'm trying to answer your question, but it just applies to its movement. So it used its fly speed, and then the feature of its movement is that it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Well, I was more meaning because when I hit a creature with Sentinel, its speed becomes 0.
Right, but...
The Sentinel only
Oh, this was the secondary feature of Sentinel. So that was still Sentinel. I'm used to Sentinel just being like opportunity attacks, but you're right. This is also Sentinel that lets you hit somebody that attacks near you, right?
Well, yes, but then also because I hit, its speed becomes 0. So that's why I didn't know if flyby was. It didn't.
No. Flyby just applies to it, so you are correct. Its movement goes to 0, so when it tries to leave, it can't, because it has no speed left.
Okay.
You're correct.
Now it's stuck near me.
It's stuck near you, so instead of doing whatever it was going to do on its next turn, it's going to beat the shit out of you.
Thanks, Greg.
Raiken's also Raiken's also leaving. So he's going to use his movement and move up 2 spots to get to the side of Tatsuya.
Is that something you can do as part of your reaction? Because this is still your reaction, it's not your turn.
Yes. I have...
Pursuit.
Relentless Avenger.
Yeah. It used to be called Relentless Pursuit. So, that says what?
When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you can move up to half your speed immediately after the attack and as part of the same reaction without provoking opportunity attack.
Neat. Alright. So you move up next to Tatsuya?
Yep.
Taking the spot that the angel used to have?
Yep.
Okay. Lorelei.
Oh yeah.
She's invisible.
So she is. Yeah, and she got an upgrade last time.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget your upgraded stats.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, that isn't changed in.
No, I didn't do anything on D&D Beyond. That's why I wrote it out for you.
Yeah.
I haven't tried to alter
It is.
creature stats on D&D Beyond, but I don't think it's necessarily possible, so I didn't bother.
It's probably not worth it.
Probably.
Oh, I think I can change their stats. Yeah. Customize. Yeah, I can customize quite a lot.
Okay.
I just haven't done it because I forgot. Okay, so she's gonna try and shoot actually.
She's gonna try and shoot.
Yeah, aiming for the one that hit me.
Shoot what?
Okay. So you're going to attack the angel.
Yeah. With her short bows, let's see.
You're well within range.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is within range of pretty much everything.
Yeah, this room is too small for anything to be long range.
Yeah. Which can be a problem for people that have like disadvantages on things that close.
Yeah, she's 25 feet away, just so you know.
Okay.
So technically, a dagger could be short range or long range. I mean,
Going
that's
from
about it.
the one wall to the other, a dagger would have to use long range. Going from one corner to the other, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 actually is the same.
Yeah, so it's shorter than the short range. She has 40 to 160 feet. So long range to 160, short range to 40. If I remember correctly about how this works.
Anything above 60 feet is long range, which means that you're at disadvantage. And then anything above, what was it, 240? 140? 240? Anything above that is not targetable.
Okay. Yeah, because hers says 40 to 160.
Right. So anything under 40 is short range and you can attack easily. 45 and up is long range and you have disadvantage. 165 and up is not targetable.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So you're going to shoot the angel. Roll her attack.
That was a pretty shite attack.
Unfortunate.
13.
13 is going to miss, the little arrow off of her little tiny bow is going to plink off of her armor and like ricochet into the wall.
Yeah, Lorelai gets angry. But that's about it.
I'm a warrior, damn it!
I think she only has one attack, so.
Alright, she becomes visible.
I
Did
will
she take
surpass
the
Raiken.
advantage for attacking from being invisible?
This creature, let me double check. You probably are correct. Senses. No. Never mind. No. No advantage.
It has true sight?
It has true sight.
Damn, so it can see the true nature of us and this place.
Yeah.
So actually it knows which ones
It does know which ones are unarmored, under-armored.
I don't even see me. 4 illusions deep. Well,
Yeah.
illusions and transportations.
It indeed can. It knows your true
It
form.
just sees that there's a gold dragon there.
No, the gold dragon's not the true form. It's regular Cyrus is the true form.
Okay, so we... Good, and we know what's gonna happen is Lorelei staying put?
Yeah.
Okay. Cyrus' turn.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright. I'm going to cast a spell. Hold monster at 6th level, targeting the creature next to Vindar and Tatsuya.
Alright, let me check if anybody can prevent that from happening.
And I'm going to heighten the spell, giving Tatsuya disadvantage on the saving advantage.
Okay. Well, that means that he just rolls it regular. Okay. And that is a wisdom save?
I believe so. You can triple check. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. His wisdom saving throw is a 27.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, that makes it. What about the other one?
The other one, what? He has advantage on spells saving.
Not the roll. Like I cast it at 6th level to target 2 creatures.
Oh, target 2 creatures. Sorry.
So,
So you're targeting the angel next to him?
next to Vindar.
Next to Vendar. Okay. Angel next to Vendar. Does it also have disadvantage?
It does not. I can
It
choose
does
one
not,
creature out
okay.
of the ones I'm targeting.
So it actually rolls at advantage. But it's also inspired, so it also gets a d4.
Fine.
And actually, so does Tatsuya. And it rolls a nat 20. With a +3. So that is a... Angel. Wisdom saving throw +6. 9, 29.
Well, I have a 23, so I tried real hard.
You did!
But, no, that ain't gonna... They're fine. They're fine.
Okay, Tatsuya's save was a 32.
Yeah,
Got it.
apparently
Don't target Tatsuya with that one.
spells are going to suck.
Yeah, everybody in here has magic resistance, so they have advantage on saving throws. Everybody knows that now, that it's happened. Tatsuya has an aura that fills the entire room that is also giving that it really matters since his buddies have it by default. That's not what I wanted.
I think they still will take the half damage on spells because of his aura, right? Not just the advantage on save throws.
Yeah, let me double check that. Aura protection, all friendly creatures get +3 to save. Aura of warding. You have resistance to damage from spells. Oh, yeah, I guess I thought that he also gave them... Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes and yes.
Well, let's at least try and help with a bonus action cantrip. As the first thing was kind of a whiff.
A valiant effort.
It was a valiant effort, and definitely would be terrifying to guys who aren't so magically protected.
Yep. Alright, so, did I see that, well, actually, I guess I wouldn't care. So, I will bonus action Firebolt the one next to Vendar.
Bonus action Firebolt the one next to Vendar, okay. What was the question, Vendar?
I was wondering what the spell would have done
It would have paralyzed them, so they wouldn't be able to take their turn, and anybody who attacked them would have advantage.
Anyone within 5 feet would auto crit.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, hold person, hold monster, really terrifying spell.
Yeah,
that
but
really awesome.
if succeeded,
like,
it's nothing.
an arrow right through their eyeball in point blank range.
Hit or miss.
Alright, so what's your to hit?
30.
30, that's going to hit.
Alright, I'll just roll the dice and Tailspire, because...
And this is number 2.
Alright,
29.
30 plus Charisma, so it's 37 points of unresistable fire damage.
Well, they can't resist your fire damage, that's right.
Why can't they? You're a dragon, not a sorcerer.
Right. Yeah, that went through my feet, but it's 37 points of resistible. Well, sorry, 36 points of resistible fire damage.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because of the aura for half damage from spells, it is 18, and then because they are resistant to fire, it's 9.
Joy.
Does it stack since it gives them resistance?
Resistance to damage from... Okay, you're right. He's right. It will actually be 18, not 9.
At least there's that.
Well, at least that's something.
Not 6-star, 39. Anything else? Movement, attacks? You used an attack and a bonus action attack, so movement?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay.
I want to make sure I have things marked off on my sheet.
Okay. Tatsuya. Tatsuya.
Is Katsuya's magic armor, is it plate?
Yeah, it's plate. It's called Dwarven plate. So like the affectations on it are kind of like, it still looks draconic because it was made that way, but it is very like all the how do I say this? The motif on it, the draconic motif is like dwarven in style.
Embellishment.
Yeah. It basically makes it so that he has the AC of having a shield without having a shield. Because he's using a two-handed weapon.
It's nice.
Yeah. Right, so he's going to use his action to activate a class feature. He is going to activate Elder Champion. And you're going to see as his black scales kind of... There's this like wave of light that passes over him, and it looks like he petrified himself. It looks like he's made of stone now, but he continues to move, so you know he's not petrified. His armor, the appearance of his armor seems to age and grow moss and vines over it, so he very much looks like a living statue that's been sitting in an area that was reclaimed by the forest, 100 years ago. And this makes it so that he heals. So he heals. Boom. Enemy creatures within 10 feet have disadvantage on saving throws against his paladin spells and channel divinity spells while he's in this form. And he can cast paladin spells that have a casting time of 1 action as a bonus action instead. So, that being the case, he will cast a spell as a bonus action.
Lerman has cast Counterspell.
Okay.
Checking that off. And I will roll. Although I think that since my lowest Counterspell is a 5th level and Paladins can't cast more than 5th level, I can't fail on this. But
Oh, that's right. You're out of your 3rd and 4th level spell.
yeah. So I also got if he was casting a 6th level spell, then it's also countered. I rolled a 5.
Wow. You have plus 11.
Yep.
Ass. Okay. Yes, you counterspell him. He kind of... There was dark light gathering in the hand that he removed from the haft of the hammer, and he had been reaching towards you, and so you just see this, the 2 spheres of magic kind of collide, and his fizzles. Taken by yours. I think he's going to move here, just so that he's not backed into a wall and is more between his 2 angels. And then that'll be it for his turn.
Did Yukikaze already use his reaction?
Yes, you did.
No, I know I did. I'm talking about Yukikaze.
Oh.
No.
Oh, never mind. You didn't move away.
Yeah,
so
he didn't move away.
He didn't leave the area.
Well, he just moved to another threatened square. Alright, Laramendus, it is your turn. You get your reaction.
I do. It's
back.
actually honestly decently well timed.
Mhm.
I'm still don't know about banishment versus chill touch. Because if I get lucky on the banishment, that's real on the angels, never on him.
I mean, if your DC's high enough.
It's the problem. It's only a 19, and angels, I think, have a decent charisma.
They have a decent charisma, and you know that they have advantage
And they
on
have
the saving
advantage.
throw.
So I think Laramendus' safest bet is to use Chill Touch. So he's going to cast a spell.
Okay. Nobody here currently has a counterspell, so it casts.
And I think this is the first attack against Tatsuya since Yukikaze attacked
Yeah,
him.
I don't think
Which
anybody else
means
has
I
attacked.
have advantage.
Alrighty.
That is a fucking 19 on die. 30.
Alright, that'll hit.
It's unfortunate. I wanted that crit. But actually, honestly, really, I just wanted to hit him.
Yeah, honestly, you don't care how much
That-
damage you do. You stopped him from healing.
48 is nothing compared to he cannot heal for a turn, or he cannot regain hit points for a turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what's the total damage?
Yeah, once I thought I had another D8 in here. So there it is. 15 necrotic damage.
Stream here.
Now, when they healed Tatsuya, does it look like he was fully healed?
No. But they did. They healed him for a ton of damage.
Right.
He didn't go back to full, but he was
And he
very,
wasn't bloody.
very much less hurt than he had been.
Should I target Tatsuya or should I target an angel?
Alright, hold on. You are asking questions at a time when I'm trying to
Yeah,
listen to
it's-
Sam, so now I just need Sam to repeat his damage.
15, 1-5.
15, and because of his thing, he'll take half of that, so 7.
Yep. And he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Until the start of your next turn, which is after his turn. Lovely.
Yeah. Honestly, very well placed.
You're just gonna keep hitting him with that over and over.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Shut him down. He's not undead. So the other effect of it doesn't apply. The hand is just crawling around that statue, though, uncomfortably.
Yeah, he looks unhappy about it. Any movement?
I think that I am content where I am. I'm also going to run and give my cat her medication. I will only use my reaction to counterspell. With my 21 in religion, do these things have banishment?
Yes.
Do I know that?
Yes.
Okay. Then Laramentis will, while I'm away, Laramentis would counterspell the next thing that, like the next spell from one of them.
Okay. Then, Raiken, you are up. Finally, Raiken's turn to fight his brother.
Finally. Too bad advantage is already taken.
It's true. Laramentis stole your thunder. And your fightness.
And guess in that case, I'm going to have to use...
Two kobold faces!
Shut up!
I know, it's funny. They got the silly little dog nose.
Shut up.
Yeah, you cause the noble dragonborn the kobold thing.
Okay. I am going to use my Vow of Enmity, which is a bonus action. I choose Tatsuya,
Okay.
and I gain advantage on attack rolls against him for 1 minute or until he drops to 0 HP.
Okay.
Um,
Did they also get rid of the rest of that? Like, you still get advantage even if he's adjacent to other allies of yours?
yes.
Okay.
Literally, the whole thing says... I have to go back down to it.
I only ask because I've never played an Avenging Paladin, but the class it's based off of in 4th edition, the Avenger, only got advantage if they weren't adjacent to anyone else. So that's why I had to ask. I'm like, did they change that?
As a bonus action, you can choose a creature you can see within 10 feet of you and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious.
Okay. Dragon Brothers.
Then I will battle axe him.
Battle axe him in the face.
Alright, I am going to use my...
Inspiration.
No, I don't have inspiration. I'm going to use my Bracer of True Striking.
Oh, okay. And actually, you should have inspiration. Everybody should have inspiration. You get inspiration automatically at the beginning of every session.
Okay, I will use my inspiration instead. It's just 1 die, right?
Yeah, it's just basically giving you advantage. Lets you re-roll it.
Alright, that's better. That will be a 30.
That'll hit.
Before it would have been an 18.
That wouldn't have hit.
Yep. And then I will roll my damage.
Right, so now your inspiration is spent, so you can use your Bracer of True Striking next time you roll poo.
Yes. This round, I am going to also use my Savage Attacker.
Savage Attacker.
Once per turn, when you roll damage for melee weapon attack, you can reroll a weapon's damage dice and use either total.
Okay.
Because I got a 3, I want to see if I can get a little higher.
Okay.
I did. I got a 6. I will take that.
What's the total?
That is 18 points of non-magical silvered slashing and 8 radiant.
And 8 points radiant. Okay.
And then Raiken
He
will
is
attack
bloodied.
again. And he crit.
Ooh. Well, his armor isn't adamantine, so the crit goes through.
Yeah.
my god, I don't even know how many dice this is right now.
Well, 5th level spell slot would be 6d8s. And are you gonna benefit from the ring as well?
Maximum damage.
The ring of heavy hitting
Maximum effort.
that improves your static damage.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking? You don't have the bracer of true striking?
Not the bracer of true striking, the ring.
What ring?
The ring you just bought.
Oh, the ring of heavy strike.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! I forgot to add that to my other set. Okay.
So there's an extra 6 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the good news is I have 8 die now, so I only have to roll all of them twice.
Alright, tell me the radiant stuff first.
Oh god, this is already starting off terrible. Alright, 58 radiant.
58 radiant.
Unfortunately, I had a few low rolls on that. So, with the +6 for my proficiency, that will be 28 points.
28 points.
Of non-magical silver slashing.
So, 25. Oh my god. He's still standing.
I would be very surprised if he actually went down even from that.
Is it 2 HP?
So he's just faster and problem solved.
Oh,
He's
man.
HP. How much damage did he just do?
58 and 25. 74. 80. 83. 83 is what he did.
It's too bad Savage Attacker is only once per turn. Raiken can't attack anymore. I don't think he has to, hopefully. So
your axe just literally just shears its way down, busting through his defenses, and you'd see how the stony skin that has replaced his scales like chips, breaks, and cracks as he's reeling back. He just goes, "Well struck, little brother."
And then he shoots him in the back and kills him.
So, anything left, Raiken, or shall I move on to your daughter's turn?
Oh no.
2 HP, Leah.
that is it. Raiken is done.
Leah.
I'm sorry. That's all he had. That's all he can say.
You get the honor of killing your uncle.
Don't.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Looks a hit.
It is kind of sad that Raiken wasn't able to take him down.
So close.
But at least it's another family member.
Yeah, gotta keep the violence in the family.
Your uncle's, you see his defenses are blasted wide open as Raiken's rocket-propelled axe tears through him.
I let's see, how close am I to him? Oh yeah,
5,
we're all
10,
very
15,
close, aren't we?
20, 25.
Yeah. First off, I'm casting Hex.
Okay. What's the save against that?
There isn't one.
Oh.
There isn't one.
What ability are you hexing?
Let's
Who are you
do
hexing?
Constitution.
Rude. Okay. His constitution is hexed.
The Tatsu you hex?
No,
Yeah.
it's you. Yeah, it's Tatsuya.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I was very much considering Witch Bolt, but I feel like I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Because nobody was like, I could like, still could use Witch Bolt. Because then, if I succeed, it means that I pretty much like Lord Sidious him.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. It's
Leo's just
basically
in the back. Unlimited power!
in the back.
At 2, Leo.
He doesn't look. He looked weak, right? He looks really weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Witch Bolt is something she saves for someone that she thinks will last for a while because it keeps pumping damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to waste the spell slot because I only have one left. So, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll it. What's the 2 hit? First blast.
31.
31 will hit.
You don't say.
Your sparkling bolt of energy flies across the room and strikes him in the chest, flying between... Actually, he's the one here. Sorry, I thought he was the one who was back to him. So you actually strike him in the back. And you see him kind of lurch forward as the hit takes him, and then you see this, like, ghostly shimmer over him, and you see the form of a dragonborn rising off of him, and you see it, like, grabs its chest, and then it just sort of particleizes and dissipates, and he continues standing.
Huh. Well, the damage, if it matters, is...
It does not.
Nah, but I want to say it anyway.
Okay,
Because
go
I maxed out my roll.
Okay. Go.
So it's 17 force and 3 necrotic.
Okay. He remains at 1 HP, so you deal 1 point of damage.
Jebel, it's up to you. Finish him off.
She's got like 3 more blasts or some shit.
Yeah, I was just
Oh, really?
Is the angel still there?
Both angels are still there.
Yeah, then... I can't shift the hex now because it takes a bonus action, and I used the bonus action to
Right,
create
you
it.
can shift it next turn, though.
But I can shift the bolts.
Yeah, you can target whoever you want. Just know that Tatsuya is still standing.
How's he looking?
Blast him again.
He's got 1 HP. He's not looking great.
There's a dead
No,
man.
he is.
I think
Well,
he
I'm
death
casting a
warded.
spell, so-
Yes, you recognize the effects of Death Ward protecting him.
Oh, well then, no, then the second bolt continues at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
30.
That hits. Your second bolt flies across the room and strikes him in the back, and you see the vines grow and seem to catch it and crush the bolt in place. He continues standing.
God damn it.
He has a lot of defenses.
He actually has 2 things that function as Death Ward.
And guess
Hit him
what?
again.
I maxed out this damage die as well. You keep wasting my maxed out damage dice.
I am not sorry.
You killed him 3 times. I don't think it's really wasting it.
Okay,
Twice.
then,
It's about to be a third.
Finish him again.
now the last bolt was a dud. 15.
15 will miss. He continues
Yo, the family's
standing.
gonna end
I can't make it.
Now it
What do
is
you
up
mean
to you,
last?
Jebel.
I should have used Witch Bolt.
Alright.
Don't you have
I have-
4 at this level?
Do I have 4?
I think cantrips at their last tier at 19.
I have 4 beams.
Ah,
You are correct.
Shoot again!
just keep blasting him in the back. This point, he was like, "Why won't you die, damn it?"
Okay, so that's 22.
22 will hit.
Okay.
What catches it this time?
Well, he used up his Undying Sentinel. He used up Death Ward.
Does he happen to also be a half-orc for some reason?
Yeah, he is half Dragonborn, half Orc. So, he gets to roll a save to see if he doesn't go down, or whatever it is they do.
They just go to 1, same as Death Ward.
Oh, 3 Death Wards, Jesus. So I guess my next character is going to be a half-orc Oath of the Ancients paladin.
Well, it was 15 force and 6 necrotic.
Okay, so he takes half of each of those because of his aura. But that will, near as I can tell, finally reduce him to 0.
But then the angels immediately bring them back.
I mean,
He
they
can't
kill me.
regain hit points.
He can't get it until done.
And this has all been in 6 seconds, too.
Yeah, so he is going to collapse at your feet, Raiken, and you're going to see, like, as he's still clutching the hammer over his chest and kind of choking back a little, he says, "Don't apologize for your convictions, little brother. And
I wish.
don't open the bag."
Is he done speaking? But but he's not dead yet. Please, somebody's not dead yet.
He's not. He's bleeding out.
Okay. He's going. Raiken will kneel down, kind of like lift his head up on his knees, and he'll be like, "I wish there was a better way, brother. Please, tell Mom and Dad that I love them."
I will. Raiken. He's going to just sort of weakly reach up one of his hands, not holding the hammer, and just place his armored fingers against your face.
And Raiken will put his hand on his hand as well. Rest easy, brother. We'll take care of things.
We would have stopped her. Leah, are you doing anything else with your turn?
Other than as soon as she sees him fall down, I guess she's saying this while Raiken is having the heart attack moment. Because as soon as he falls down, she like breaks her arm and is like, "I did it!
God damn it!
I killed my uncle!" She lowers her arms and looks kind of...
Suck it, motherfucker!
Yeah, Marshall is kind of shocked as it downs on her.
Okay.
On the soul side.
If you're not going to move,
No.
then the two angels are you're going to see them turn to witness what has happened to Tatsuya, and one's going to shout to the other, "The champion!" and the second is going to say, "Not yet, Jibble."
Oh, my plan is... Oh, no. Is that an angel standing beside me?
Yes, that is an
angel.
angel standing beside you.
Wait, do angels wear actual armor? Or is it just...
No, they are. They're wearing plate armor, actually.
I heat it up.
Yeah. Cast the heat method on this bad boy.
Okay. You remember that they are resistant to fire damage.
doesn't matter. That's 10. 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage.
I'm casting it on the armor.
Right.
So this fella has disadvantage in attack rolls
Yep.
and ability checks.
Okay. That is number 1. Take 5 fire damage. Anything else?
And let me see. We don't have it in here, but I'm wild shaping.
Oh, into what?
Displacer beast.
Is that something you stored in the staff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, just use the turtle. We'll know. What is the size of a displacer beast? They're large, right?
I don't think so. Oh, they are large.
Yeah. Alright, so it's gonna make a strength saving throw. It passes, so it's just gonna get pushed into this square as you expand. Anything else, Jebel?
Nope, that is it.
Okay. Vendar.
Okay. First, I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to move over here.
You disengage and move over there. Very good.
And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot the one that has people next to it, because I get...
It's kind of surrounded.
Yep, and I get sneak attack because of it, so I'm going to shoot that one. Not advantage, just sneak attack, unless anything else is giving me advantage.
I can't think of anything that's giving you advantage, but sneak attack,
Okay.
sneak attack.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so I'm going to use lucky or inspiration.
Okay.
That's a 17, so that's much better.
Okay.
That's a 28 hit.
Oh, 28. Okay, I thought it was a 17 total. Okay.
It was a 17. It was a 17 on die.
Oh, yeah, it's significantly better than a 1. A 28 total will hit. So, fire, and it has to make a save against poison.
Yeah, 18.
It does not beat a 19.
But it takes full poison damage. Yay. I have to roll my 23 die.
That's too many dice.
That's a lot of dice. A lot of dice.
I just realized, not that it matters because he had Death Ward, but we messed up my rolls because I said I also used Chord's maximum effort, so I would have doubled the double.
You would have super obliterated it.
Well, he still would have had the death ward, so yeah. He would have survived it at 1 HP instead of 2 HP, and you would have done significantly more damage, so... it would have worked out. The only difference is that Leah would have, like, 1 Eldritch Blast left, but it is what it is.
It's okay. That just means I'll save it.
So it's 45 fire damage and 59 poison.
45 fire damage gets halved to 22. And then 59 poison damage stays the same. So that's enough to destroy this angel.
Yeah, go find an angel.
Down at the bottom of the screen, achievement unlocks.
Divine gooification.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's one of the rare achievements too.
They also speak all languages. Interesting. Yep. Nothing on here is going to protect them from that. So. Good damage. Anything else, Vendar?
Nope.
Okay. Yukikaze, it's your turn again. Tatsuya is down and has been pulled so that his head is in Raiken's lap. And he is dying.
I'm gonna move up to the other one
Okay.
and start swinging.
Alrighty.
Ew. 17 to hit.
17 will miss. They deflect your strike with their sword.
And then 28.
28 will hit.
Gonna use a trip attack maneuver. Or trip attack.
Okay.
For a whopping 14 damage. DC strength.
Their strength saving throw is 19. What's your DC?
19.
19? Okay, so they make it.
Yep.
Okay. So they're not knocked prone, but you deal... What's the total damage?
14.
14, even with the added... that was with the superiority die damage added?
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled low.
That's okay. I'm just making sure that I've got everything correct over here. Okay. Next attack. Third attack, I believe.
28 to hit.
28 will hit again.
And only a whopping 7 damage.
Don't want to use a maneuver?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. 7 magical piercing damage, I believe. Or all three of these are with a Hideo, so magical slashing damage. Actually,
No, I'm Silver
Silver
Fang.
Fang.
Yep.
Boom. Alright, it is bloody.
And I will end my turn there.
It is going to fly over here. And it's going to... You're going to see that it gathers divine energy into itself, and it reaches toward Tatsuya, but she never touches Tatsuya. Just is kneeling there with her hand poised over him. And then, like, you see that, like, she's sort of side-eyeing you as she says to you, "The champions of Bahamut are not supposed to quarrel this way." So she'll
Did
end.
she say that to Yukikaze?
No, she says it to you. You're the one who's holding the champion of Bahamut.
I'm the champion of Cord.
Yes.
That's the other champion of Bahamut.
You're representing the champion of Bahamut right now.
Well, these two champions of Bahamut had different ways of going about things. We decided to side with Yukikaze.
Lorelei is up.
She's going invisible again and stays close to Leah.
Okay. Whoops. Visible.
I thought it matters against these enemies, but we don't really know that.
Is she taking any actions? Or is invisibility an action? It
I
might
don't
be.
know. It doesn't say.
Is it listed under her actions, though? Like, next to her attack action? Does it, like, attack with bow,
It is
attack with
listed,
sword, go invisible?
Yeah,
Yeah, then
it
it's
is
an action.
listed, yeah.
Okay. Cyrus.
Alright, well... It's either trying to heal or extract the other champion, so I should either spell it or try and paralyze it. I'm gonna go for paralyzation. So 5th level hold monster, heightened once again at the remaining angel.
Okay. Rolls another nat 20 on its defense.
And that's at normal.
But only a +1 on the inspiration. Oh, it's not inspired anymore. Never mind. No, +1 on the inspiration. This is a wisdom save, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's a 26.
Okay. well, let's see. Then I will... That didn't work. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to bonus action Shocking Grasp to try and shut down any reaction it might want to take.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's wearing plate?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Gonna use Inspiration. That was a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so then I need to roll the damage. Takes 25, plus 2 from the sword, so 27 points of lightning damage. I can no longer take reactions.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Tatsuya is going to make a death saving throw at disadvantage. He fails.
At disadvantage?
Hex.
Oh.
The
Ow.
Hex doesn't affect saving throws.
What the fuck is the point of Hex?
It affects ability checks. It's to make it have an out-of-combat purpose, to make people bad at, like, speeches, or if you use it in combat, make them bad at hiding or perceiving.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter in combat. That's why I usually don't really care much what I'm picking.
Alright then.
So why it doesn't have a save.
In that case... Con is +6, so he gets exactly a 10. So he succeeds. Yeah, he's laying in your lap, Raiken, labored, breathing, as he's slowly fading. Very slowly, since he succeeded on the death saving throw. And I guess this is his eyes begin to unfocus. He just kind of grunts again, saying, "Just leave the bag alone."
What bag?
You can see that there is a leather pouch tied to his belt.
Oh man,
Laramentis.
I think Laramentis is going to
still tops his
to cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
Just look the angel right in the eyes. She'll touch him.
I have disadvantage because he's prone. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a better thing I can do against the angel.
Thought you could just walk up to him and kick him.
That angel looks
The
pretty
Chill
fucked
Touch
up.
would be to prevent him from gaining health from the angel.
Mm.
You can see electricity arcing over the angel's armor, and they look pretty fucked up.
I just have so little combat spell, like damaging spells.
Never
Almost
been
like
a
I've been
problem
nuking because
before.
of that exact reason.
Let's see.
I've spent so much. I've spent the equivalent of 10th and 11th level spells on each turn.
Suppose I could do a 5th level magic missile or something. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Sure, I suppose I'll do that. I'll cast a spell.
Okay.
It is a 5th level magic missile, and I'm targeting the angel.
Okay.
1, 2.
So, what is that, 7 needles?
Do you want to point any of those at Tatsuya?
Finish him off while he's laying in his brother's arms.
I am concerned about the angel taking him away from us.
Mm-hmm.
So Laramentis would want to target the angel only.
Okay.
That's 4, 5, 6. Damn, I only have 64s, so I guess I'm gonna have to reroll one of them.
It's okay. I only keep 44s in my pack. I think I have 8.
22 force damage.
22 force damage. Well, considering it had 3 HP, I'm gonna say that kills it.
Okay. There is no overkill. Open fire.
Laraminis has killed another thing.
I'm up to like 2.
Yeah, one of those an angel, so that's what counts as at least 3.
No, but the thing is, it doesn't count as an angel because we didn't kill it in its plane.
Yeah,
which
the
means
angel
it just
fades
poofed back over
away.
there. So really, it doesn't. This doesn't.
So really, it
count.
doesn't count as killing anything.
As it fades away, it just sort of, its glowing eyes lock with yours, Laramentis. It says, Bahamut's will be done. It fades from view. Anything else, Lair?
I think I'm good.
Raiken, your brother continues dying in your lap. Shall I disband initiative and let him die?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not codegrying him?
No.
It takes, a little while longer, but slowly his breathing slows. You can see the vein in his throat pulsing at a slower and slower rhythm, and his unfocused eyes glass over, and eventually his last sigh leaves his body.
Go over and cast Gentle Repose.
You cast Gentle Repose.
As a spell, not a ritual, so
Okay.
it just takes the action.
Okay.
Raiken is going, as it's having Raiken's going to, close Tatsuya's eyes. Kind of, put his forehead to Tatsuya's forehead, have a long rest, brother. We will meet again.
It won't be that long based on my plans.
Well, Raiken still has to decide if he wants to bring him back.
You're quiet again, Vendar.
Sorry, Raiken still has to decide if he wants to bring him back or not.
And Raiken will also grab the pouch off of his waist.
Alright. It is a leather pouch tied at the top.
Leah's walking up to Raiken and kneeling next to him.
It is tooled leather, and you can see that it is, it has the symbol of Bahamut stamped into it.
What is that?
Some kind of pouch that he was carrying, and I believe he was warning me not to open it.
Open it.
Wait. Before,
No.
maybe you should make sure that it's not cursed or enchanted. Before we go and just open it.
Okay. Are you going to use your magic eyes, Leah? Do you have magic eyes still?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's see. Yeah, I could just have detect magic on that well, so I can see it with that.
Do you see anything?
Yes, with detect magic you do see that this pouch has transmutation magic cast upon it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know that. They're still not very good when it comes to the whole magic classes, but Larmenda should.
I would like to roll Arcana for what transmutation surprises me as an enchantment on. So Larmenda is going to confirm with Leah. This magic aura is coming from within the pouch, or from the pouch?
From
Person.
the outside of the pouch.
From the
Okay.
outside of the pouch.
So I think transmutation surprises me a little bit. So I would like to roll Arcana to try and guess what. If I was going to do something to a pouch, and it was transmutation,
Mm-hmm.
what might that be?
Roll your Arcana.
Let's use the green die. That is a 19 on die. That is a 39.
Well, any number of things. It could have changed the appearance of the bag. It could be not a bag at all, as it could have been basically polymorphed into another form. It could be making the bag weigh less than it normally should, so it could actually contain a great number of things, but feel like it doesn't. These are the primary things you might do to a bag with transmutation.
Makes sense.
Okay, so not trap, in other words.
Possibly not. I would like to cast Identify on it before we would go further with it. That would be another 11 minutes of casting, though, and when do we want to leave here?
Wow, we've already talked longer than the fight was.
Vendor, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
16 on die.
Remember, you get my +3.
And I get +3. So that's 27.
Okay. I am sending you something. As soon as I find you in my list. Don't know why I chose to do it this way. There's an easier way. I'm never going to find you in my list. I'm going to do it the other way. Okay, so the rest of you, what are you? Is there anything you want to do before Larmendus begins casting?
You should open the bag.
No.
No, that is why he's casting.
You should open it.
Why?
Wait.
There might be something useful in there.
Yeah,
But we
it's
can
also
open it
dangerous.
after.
Yeah, we could open it now.
No, remember to checking out what is going on with the bag. We should let him do that before we open it.
That's gonna take 10 minutes. You should just open it now.
I don't know what it is. It could be a mimic or something, I don't know.
What could it possibly be?
A lot of
Should we
things.
open it now?
It could explode.
I could also, if I wanted to trick someone into opening a bag magically, and I thought that they would be expecting it to be having some magic aura on it, I could cast a spell that would change the aura that it appears. Very easily. So
Identify.
while it appears to be transmutation, it might not be. If you want to open the bag as soon as possible, then I will need to identify it first.
Identify it by this.
All right. I begin casting Identify.
Okay. Does anybody want to do anything during the 11 minutes he spends casting Identify? Or are you all just going to wait anxiously with the gentle reposed dead body?
That's right. The whole time.
Yeah, I'm
Just open
waiting.
it anyway.
I can't hear Vendar at all. He's so quiet right now.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I don't
even
know what's
realize it.
happening. It moves like a centimeter away, and suddenly I can't be heard anymore. I was saying Vendar's going to be answering. He's going to
Okay.
repeatedly say that they should open it throughout the whole time.
Okay.
I want to cast Detect Magic and take a look at Vendar.
Okay. You see his magic items.
Was there any like additional aura just on like him?
No, there is a difficult to identify divine aura on him.
Okay. Gonna mention that.
Shape of a small man.
Shaped like a small mammal.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. But I'm
Alright.
still gonna, I'll be keeping an eye on window.
Okay. In that case,
What does Gentle Repose do again?
it prevents them from being raised as a zombie and decaying, and it makes it so that, for the purposes of resurrection spells, no time passes, so you're not limited to the 1 minute post-death casting time of Revivify.
Yeah, so we have 10 days to cast Revivify.
Okay. Well, Raiken doesn't have a sheet, so he's gonna put his bedroll over. He's gonna put his bedroll over Tatsuya, just to cover him up.
It's an extremely thick shroud.
I mean, a bedroll is basically like a duvet covered that's just stuffed with straw and chicken down and stuff like that. So it's just this thick sleeping mat. You're just laying on top of him. It smells earthy.
Listen, I don't want him just laying there on the ground. That is.
I mean, I get you.
It's fine. It's just a
He
very
needs to have
thick
some
barrel
dignity.
It's like you're planning on sleeping on top of his corpse.
All right.
After a certain dominance.
So 11 minutes elapses. The spell completes. Identify tells you everything about the object you're holding.
But does not say anything about curses.
It doesn't say anything about curses. And how is the magic aura handled by things like that? Is there any way to see through that?
Identify sees through magic aura. Its main purpose is thwarting detect magic.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
you
you'll
choose
identify
one
a spell
object.
that's on it.
Yeah, you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. So if you cast Identify on something with Nistel's magic aura cast on it, you will identify that Nistel's magic aura is on it.
Okay.
I don't think you might not. I mean, so if there's other spells too, you would also get that, so you would know why somebody had cast it to hide it.
All right. So, first and foremost, you do identify Nistel's magic aura is changing what your detect magic is seeing. Secondly, the item you're holding is a magic item, and Identify tells you that it is a bag of holding.
Okay.
Can we open it now?
That is all Identify tells you. Nistel's magic aura, and it's a bag of holding.
A bag of holding would probably ping as transmutation anyway, wouldn't it?
Conjuration.
Or conjuration, yeah, conjuration, because of the space.
Mm-hmm.
So I will convey that it's a bag of holding, and the transmutation on it was a ruse.
What's a ruse?
So, are we okay?
A
kind of
ploy,
animal?
a trick.
Oh.
Go ahead, Raiken.
I said, are we okay with opening?
There could be any number of things within a bag of holding.
I would like to do it farther away from that body and in a larger space. If we do it at all.
Alright, well, we can leave and then we can open it.
Open it.
So what are people voting? Are we leaving and then opening, or are we just opening?
Let's open it already.
I think that we should not open it without more investigation.
Open it.
Don't open it.
I mean, if like we tried to do like the opposite of what Tatsuya, like we have different opinions about where to go. So when he says not to open it, maybe we should.
But he also knows that we're trying to stop him. So
Yeah, so it could be a scale in there.
but like
We already have all skills.
him telling us not to open it is likely a like. I expect he's telling us the truth, expecting us not to believe him.
That's a good point.
But he didn't tell it to me. So maybe he believes that I won't open.
Memories from your childhood of your older brother just glaring at you saying, "Don't touch my stuff, Raiken."
Did you always touch his
Then
stuff? Or did you
proceed to
not
touch
touch
his
his stuff?
Then I proceeded to touch his stuff.
I will be more comfortable opening this bag of holding after we've been able to cast some communes to figure more things out about it. Like whether there is a creature in there.
I second that. Just all this trying to figure out what he wants us to do or not, it's breaking my brain.
But if there's a creature in there, wouldn't he have let it out to
I
attack us?
already lost one brain. I don't want to lose another.
You guys are no fun. I like touching my brother's stuff.
Can I have a perception check from everybody?
Okay.
Oh no. I have an idea of what's happening. I don't like it.
I got a 25.
I have my passive at 11.
Okay.
I got an 11, which is lower than my passive.
19.
Mm-hmm. Jebel and Cyrus and Vendar.
25.
I got a
That's
net.
one thing dragons are good at.
But not Dragonborn.
27.
34.
Did you roll a 3?
So that's 20.
No, we have the same bonus.
That's 14. Yeah, my passive is really high, but my total boss.
Right, yeah.
I'm sending a message to the person or people who notice anything.
Not Raiken.
Maybe
Definitely,
Raiken.
yeah.
It could be Raiken. It's probably not, but it could be.
Raiken notices other people noticing things.
Leah didn't even do that. I mean, Leah's passive is 18, but I rolled and it was 11, so...
Mm-hmm. I mean, so in those cases, we usually default to the passive.
Okay, well, in that case, it's 18.
Okay. Oh, this is fun.
Vendor suddenly opens the bag.
You steal it from Laramendus' hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. That was what the perception check was for.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I expected. That's why I said I don't like this.
Jeb.
What are you doing?
Hang on. Jebel.
Yeah.
Because of your perception test, you have one chance to try and stop him from opening it if you want to. What do you do?
Well,
You
it's
have
like
one action, basically.
My action as
And remember that you're a displacer beast.
as a displacer beast. Where is he?
He's right next to
Oh,
you.
that's him. I tried to swat it out of his hand with one of these tentacles.
Okay. I'll have you make an opposed check there. Either of you can use acrobatics or athletics for this test.
Acrobatics.
Unsurprising.
Good luck.
Okay, give me a second to work out.
I hope you can beat a 21.
Alright.
The 25.
25. What was Vendar's number? 12 total.
Yeah, I don't have any proficiency in acrobatics or anything. So.
Oh.
Amazing. So yeah, you reach out one suction cup tentacle and grab the bag from Vendar.
Damn it! You gotta open it!
The other tentacle is just kind of like waving back for like, no, no, no.
I am suspect is in there that you are so insistent on us opening it without more investigation.
I don't know, I have to open it. We have to open it.
Sorry, this is my brother's pouch. If anyone's going to open it, it's going to be me.
When actions can be taken, I would like to cast Hold Monster on Vendar.
You can cast it. Vendar, make a wisdom saving throw.
Do I get Raiken's bonus?
Yeah.
If I decide that you get it.
I mean, he's not exactly telling anybody he's casting this spell, so are you already just feeling like Vendar isn't part of your friend group right now?
No.
Okay, then yes, you get it.
Alright, then we have 23.
Does 23 beat your DC?
It meets it, which is good enough.
Okay.
Gosh darn it! I tried that 3 times!
Did you just try to hold me?
I did, because I have no idea what's gotten you acting so strangely, but you don't act this erratic normally.
Come on, open the bag.
Displacer Beast just looks at Cyrus at this.
the Squeaker, Lord Squeakers II is going to kind of pop up over the brim of the hat and chitter. Vendar's the only one who can understand him.
It's true.
What do you say?
Says, Vendar's just trying to live his best life, and if there's something important in there that could help in the fight to come, we should get it.
Yeah, what's Squeaker said?
Still nobody else in the party knows what Squeaker said.
Yeah, you do.
All we heard was squeak, 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 squeak.
Exactly.
It was actually really close. Like, he almost mimicked it back perfectly. You could understand. Its accent was thick, but you could understand Raiken.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what he said.
I'm transforming back into myself.
I'm gonna whisper to Raiken, like, sometimes I can't tell if he actually understands Squeaker or not.
I couldn't!
I don't mean you, I meant Vendar.
Of course I understand it.
We've seen him communicate with Squeakers.
Yeah, but maybe he's just making it all up.
Given the amount of magic emanating from the creature, I see no reason not to believe that it is capable of speaking only to him and being understood. That does not change the fact, though, that we should not open this without more investigation.
Okay, well, you got 2 minutes, so shall we figure out what that entails next time?
If the goal is to determine communes, perhaps try and work them out via chat in the week between, as those tend to take a while.
I think that's a great idea.
I want to open it.
Oh my god.
Vendar's desires are noted.
And roundly ignored.
Taken under advisement. into the circular filing drawer.
I'm gonna let the bureaucrat handle it, which means that it will be considered in about 11 years.
No, we consider it before that. Just they won't do anything about it.
Man, I rolled a 26 on my sleight of hand. If he had just rolled 2 less,
Would have got away with it.
And if you'd rolled 1 less, you'd be a paralyzed lump for the next 2 minutes.
Would also have been funny. Alright, well then.
Time.
Good job fighting. I really did think this was going to take multiple sessions, but you guys clobbered your basically one enemy.
yeah. Raiken super crit to just finish him off in turn 1.
I mean, the fun thing is that wasn't even the super crit. That was a regular crit.
Yeah.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
So the super crit unfortunately would have ended the same way.
Yeah.
You forgot the super crit. It would have.
Still, good fight. Everybody. Hmm?
And then Leah did the final blow.
Yeah, Leah killed her uncle.
Yeah.
You're Hamlet!
Like, why won't you die already?
It was fun when I realized how many, like, anti-death things he had.
I mean, it all took like a second, so it was pretty much just 4 blasts immediately hit him.
Pew! Shit! Pew! Shit! Pew! There we go.
Unless you were paying very close attention, you probably wouldn't even realize that he had all these saves.
Alright.
Because just like
Literally, you look away for 6 seconds and the fight's over.
Everybody, please take 7,500 EXP.
How much did it say?
7,500.
7,500?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Try to make sure I have the translation right in my head, because sometimes I get those wrong and add or subtract zeros.
Don't do that. 7500. And I'll see you guys next time for more Everybody Loves Raiken.
12,000 away.
Less than 10,000 from 20.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Goodbye.